Okay. Goddamn. Y'all, it say might experience seizure. Damn, I get a trophy for starting the game. By the way, it said we might experience seizure, so if you got any of that with you, beware. Okay, I'm here. We at the lake. We is at the lake. This game is called Drowning, so I should probably stay away from that shit. I still remember the day we first met. I was in year 8 and you had no friends. While I was alone, you came and sat next to me. Though you never said anything. I hardly recognized you were there. You were quiet like me. Every time I was alone, you would come and visit, but you wouldn't say anything. Why do I feel like this is not a person? Still by the lake. Weeks went by. And you still wouldn't talk to me. So I ignored you. No branching paths. And you left me alone. I guess all the words are still there. It wasn't long after you left until the holidays started. And my family decided to go overseas. It was my first time on a plane, so I was kind of nervous. Eventually overcame my fear. Sorry, my volume was it was a little loud, this piano. While we were overseas, we mainly did stuff with our family. Oh, so do I know this person? I thought this was like a lover. How did I did that? I don't know what happened. It was a lot of fun. I didn't think life could get any better. Definitely not worse. But it got worse. As much as I didn't want to, we had to leave. But all good things must come to an end. walking simulator. We arrived home on the last day of the holidays. Life was good. But then school started. Always the schools. And you were there. So whether you like my brother or my sister, but you were different. They turned into an asshole. Look at this waterfall. Oh, you seem more confident. But no one liked you. I didn't understand why. Okay, so you hold X down, you move a little bit faster. You seem fine to me. So we became friends. Who are you? I'm thinking it's like, so you opened up to me a little more. And you started talking to me. What was that? What was that? Y'all saw that shit? Was that me? We became close. And later that week, I told you. Wait, later that week, I told you another friend. I told another friend about you. Okay. He warned me that you was dangerous, but I didn't see how. So I ignored what he said. I thought he barely knew you. Now, if you in high school and soon after we became friends, so if you in high school and there's a kid that all the other kids are avoiding, it's usually for a reason. We gonna play this game, but I'm just saying, if there's a if there's somebody that if all the other kids are avoiding one kid, the other kids are not the problem. Just saying, putting that out there. See, look, you started telling me strange things. See, you, you told me one of my good friends didn't want me as their friend anymore. It made no sense. So I ignored you, hoping you would leave me alone. What? But you never did. Is this gonna be? You kept going. Telling me the same thing over and over again. So we the same. I'm betting now that we the same person, and this is in our head. We crazy. I started to believe what you were saying. Another path. I didn't know what to do. So I decided the best thing to do was to let you keep going. You gotta get help and pretend that I didn't care. You need to phone a physical friend. We need a friend that we can that's not in our head and that's not our family. It took a while. But you eventually became a voice in the back of my head. But I couldn't forget what you said. It was like your voice was stuck on an endless loop. And I believed every word. You convinced me to do what? That my friend didn't need me. And was better out without me. So I naturally distanced myself from him. Thinking that was my only option. Because how do you make someone like you that truly hates you? See, what is that? Is that just the words popping up on the screen? Whenever he would start a conversation, I would purposely seem uninterested. Here we are coming back to this waterfall. So he would talk to somebody else. Somebody he really wants to talk to. That's sad. Do he want to talk? Well, people don't waste their time like that. It looked like I was being rude. People don't waste their time like that. If they want to talk to you and be around you, it's most likely genuine. But and if you can't, I saved him from the embarrassment of having to talk to me in front of others. See, saved him from the effort of being nice and pretending to care. Lame. Year 9. We just gonna time jump like this? I was happy for school to start. I couldn't, so I could see my friends. You didn't like seeing me like this, so you disappeared. I never really understood why you kept coming and going. I was glad you were gone. Hmm. It wasn't until then that I realized I enjoy life a lot more when you weren't around. So I became scared of you. And I began to hate school. Because I didn't want to be friends with you anymore. But I tried my best not to worry too much. Oop. Because I knew you loved seeing me like this. What happened to our waterfall? Is it in the distance? Around the bend? It's getting windy. Breeze is very active. School was great at first. got to hang out with friends I had seen in a while, and even spoke to one of the new students. Are we still the same person? Soon after he became one of my closest friends. But then you came along. I guess we still the same person. So what is this? 8th grade to 9th grade? And you destroyed the fun I was having. Want me to stop speaking to people who don't like me. Cause all I'm doing, there's the lake. Or is it like a river now? It's on both sides of me. Are making more people hate me. I thought it was the best thing to do when I was ignoring you. So that's what I did. Not long after that, I was walking down the school hallway. That kind of looked like I could go up there, but stay on the path right now. And I saw the new guy standing with a group of people. So I said hi. But then he ignored me. Hmm. It was like he was kind of embarrassed to know me. Even though we were good friends. Well, at least that's what I thought we were. That night when trying to fall asleep through wait, what did he say? That night when trying to fall asleep, the thought of the new guy kept crossing my mind. I just couldn't figure out what I did. See, y'all harping on people too much. And all you were doing was telling me how you were right all along. Isn't it? You were in 9th grade. Kids suck. Like, people suck ass. So, should have kept it pushing. I didn't understand why it was bothering me so much. And all I knew that I was losing sleep over something that probably doesn't even matter. That's true. You gotta get out your own head. Waking up in the middle of the night became normal. And my friends had noticed I looked more tired than I usually did. So they asked if everything was okay. But I remember, but you said to remember what you told me. What did the voice tell you? Be careful what I say to them. So I told them I was fine. Even though I was far from it. Where are the parents? where where are the parents? Somebody else should have, other than the friends. Telling no one about you was hard. See, we gotta pause because if you you have a child, you gotta be invested. You gotta be like, what's going on? Like, I can't imagine somebody walking around my motherfucking house and just being mopey, depressed, attitude, bags under their eyes. Like, you could tell when somebody is overworked, somebody ain't getting good rest, somebody ain't eating. What my question is, where are the parents? Where are the parents? I really wanted to what but you wouldn't let me. Oh yeah, you wouldn't tell nobody the truth because you keep reminding me of how we've already made up. Wait, you keep reminding me. See, I need something other than white text. You keep reminding me of how we already made the other people hate me. I'm just saying, like, there are some things about your friends and your family that you notice, and we're conditioned not to do anything about or not say anything. Capitalism. So, like, when somebody is like this, it's very obvious. I didn't know what to do. You wouldn't leave me alone. He better still be alive at the end. You only knew I was scared of you, and it made you happy. Mm-mm. It's getting real dark and real shady all of a sudden. Still by this, we like in the little gorge in a valley. I'm missing something. I'm missing words. Are there words coming around a bend? It was only a matter of time before you would leave me alone. Mm. I tried to learn how to control my emotions. I was getting quite good at it. How? And it seemed to make you angry. That I could feel happiness. I thought I could. I thought I finally found a way to remove you from my life. What's going on over here? Oh, it's a wall, invisible wall, and I didn't need to worry about you coming back. Then my parents told me they were getting a divorce. So, so the parents was neglectful. All this shit going on with their child. The reason they ain't noticed their child because they don't like each other and they arguing with each other. So now we getting like a good little picture of the household. Everybody can't have kids. I'm of the opinion all y'all can't be having kids. I'm sorry. Oh, it's nighttime. Where do we go? Water over here. Invisible wall. Quality shades. After my parents separated, you kept telling me it's my fault. With no one telling me otherwise, it was hard not to listen to you. You said not to tell anyone what happened. Mm. I feel like there's always somebody to blame, and there can be multiple parties wrong at the same time. A good chunk of this is on the parents. Year 9, especially if like I said, people walking around the house crazy, not themselves, out of it, discombobulated. You a parent, you supposed to know the shit like that. If you in charge of your household, you should be noticing shit like that. Because no one wants to hear or know anything about me or my life being miserable. I kept everything to myself. Even though I desperately wanted to tell somebody. Going on right here. Y'all see these little polygons? When I try to sleep, you remind me of all the things I could have done to stop this from happening. Since you wouldn't let me sleep, I would distract myself by playing video games. But they weren't as fun as they used to be. They felt like more of a task or an assignment rather than a relaxation activity. I feel like my character got short. It took way more effort than it used to. But it was the only way to feel like life wasn't that bad just for a moment. Where we heading up to the mountains? Oh, we in the mountains. I found myself getting irritated with everything. Everybody annoyed me. It was impossible to calm down and relax. But if I wasn't angry at everyone, before we go further, I feel like at this point you have a right to be angry. Ain't nobody checking up on you. And this is where like this whole family dynamic falls apart. Excuse me. Where are your friends and your family? Like everybody want to care. Like I feel like I'm predicting the end, but everybody wait till somebody is gone to say what happened. Be like, what happened? Where did we go wrong? And it's like, look at all the signs. Like we in what were we at? Year 10? It's a little too many signs. I'd feel empty and numb. Like a black hole sucking in anything that made me feel emotion. I was wearing a heavy suit of armor, and every moment took a tremendous amount of effort, and I was completely exhausting. No matter how hard I tried, I was unable to take it off. Because you've been doing that for years. It was a, it was loud as it was heavy. And I felt like I annoyed anyone who walked past me. It was like I need to apologize to anyone who dealt with my presence. It was like everyone was annoyed at me and I was letting everyone down. Where does bridge lead to? My body felt like it was constantly coming down with the flu. That's depression. I get headaches and feel nauseous. I was always in physical discomfort. Whether I was at school, out with my family, or at a friend's place, I never felt comfortable. I wanted to stay in my room and stop pretending like everything was alright. And I hated socializing. I would avoid social situations like the plague. Can't blame me for that one. Never answered my phone, the doorbell, and I declined almost every party invitation. Because I every because every person I avoided was somebody's wait because every person I avoided was somebody's day not ruined. Damn. We skipped 11th grade and now we in it's our senior year. Okay. Ooh, what's going on with that? Interesting world thing that's happening. Anything happening? I'm in the middle of a vast ocean. Am I in the ocean? No. Are we at the sea floor? We underwater? We underwater? It's moving like water. And I can't keep my head above water anymore. Up. Game. That's the title. Drowning. I'm nearly out of breath. No one is going to help me. Mm-hmm. It's dark too. Every time I swim to the surface and grasp for air, we really went down because we was in on a mountain. We was up in the mountains, snow cap. So we really hit rock bottom right now. I sink down to the very bottom again and again. At this point, if what family, friends, acquaintances, somebody hits this like this low, it's usually like some red flags. And again, I've lost all hope. Mm. And I don't know what to do. You made it back in the woods. What are you doing? Uh-oh. I'm ending everything. Wait. Wait, we ended everything. Why? Because there's nothing left for me in this world. What about your friends and family? What about the people you love and respect? I'm doing them a favor. No, you're not. You're going to hurt them. You about to put them through a great amount of pain you never experienced. Is that what you want? Shut up. You mad about that? The brain is crazy. The brain will fabricate a whole person to put you down, and then when a whole another personality to put you down, right? And then it'll do everything it can to try to survive. So now you having a conversation with yourself not to kill yourself. That's basically all fabricated in your own mind. Like, why would the brain set you up like this? Your own brain set you up like this. You're the reason I'm doing this. See, that's exactly what I was saying. Like your own brain would be like, "Oh, you ain't shit, you ain't shit," and then when you just finally decide that you ain't shit, your brain has a natural self-preservation. That's like, "Oh, I took it too far. Let me try not to tell the body to stay alive a little longer." Like the brain is wild. Like, why even do that if your whole goal is self-preservation? There's probably studies on that. Y'all can look it up, but I just think that's the brain is wild. The brain is a wild piece of our body. You showed up out of nowhere. You put thoughts in my head. See, you telling me things that aren't true, and I can't take it anymore. So I'm doing this for me and no one else because I'm tired of being in a place that I don't belong. Is this still year 12? Oh, what's that? Look, don't make me do it. I don't want to do it. Oh, see, it's gonna make me do it. God damn it. Okay, good. Cut to black. I'm assuming it's done. I feel like we still underwater because look at how everything's moving. No, got it all wrong. You did this to me. You drove me to the point of insanity. You're a demon. That's where you're wrong. This whole time I've been trying to help you. How? Help you come to terms with yourself. I came to you because you were doubting yourself. And it seems as though others were doubting you as well. And it hurt me. I didn't want to see you like that anymore. So I tried showing you a different way of viewing the world, which is trying to help you embrace your uniqueness. We just tried to kill ourselves, and now you talking about you tried to help us and show you there's nothing wrong with being different from everyone else. The brain is crazy, y'all. The brain is crazy. But no matter how much I told you, you wouldn't listen. You let the thoughts of yourself and others get to you. You confuse those thoughts with me. We the same dude, so I didn't know what to do. I really wanted to tell someone, but I didn't want anyone to think differently of me. And they all say the same thing anyway. They will say I need to get help. You do need help. You do. They would say that because they care about you. They don't know what great amount of pain you are dealing with. They know what to do. I thought the best thing to do for me and for everyone else was to end everything. And that just restarted and hurting the people that you love. I want to know what it felt like to feel again. To be happy. And to be loved. Then go back. Seek help. And learn how to love again. Just like you used to. This. Damn, so was we going I guess we gonna go through the portal. This was like our heaven. I guess we finished it. Oh, the werewolf. Art and 3D models. Credits. Special thanks to friends and families who stuck with me through the hard times. And thank you for playing. Hmm. I love a good walking simulator, y'all. It just lets you talk through some of like the thoughts that's already there and let you experience what other people experience. There you go, title screen, Drowning. It's like 75 cents. So give it a try. Talk to y'all later. Bye.